What's up, MP? Woo! I think it's time to do some laundry. That outfit smells foul.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
The National Basketball Association and your Washington Wizards are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We get organized to reflect the biggest of you.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved. Playing unselfish basketball.
And MP's made no secret that one of his main focuses this season is taking down the top teams in the league. His motivation in games like this has been clear.
Well, credit to MP for his role in helping this team step up to the level of competition. They may not be infallible, but they're an absolute force. They can beat any team in the league on any given night. And this matchup gives them another opportunity to prove that.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Then it's Mikal Bridges, then it's Jarrett Allen, and it's Huff in at the power forward.
Terrific placement on the bounce pass, right where it needed to be.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Bridges. Here's Huff. Here's Allen. Last game, 26 points for him. Here's Bridges. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Here's Thunder. Guarded by Garland. It's stolen by Garland. He's got a clear path. Here's Bridges. Oh, and he can't cap off the break. And here's the fast break. Throws it up high. And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside Mitchell. Bridges outside. Takes the three. Bridges can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Sends it home from three-point land. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Wanting the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
From deep, Sarr. The rebound by Allen. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
They were bricking, they were missing, they were airballing, they were doing everything. Brutal night shooting for them when they couldn't even hit the broadside of a barn. They couldn't hit the ocean if they fell out of a boat.
Pass to Thunder. Here's Carrington. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Magic in Orlando. Shot clock at 3. Over Garland. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Now Allen, outside Mitchell. Allen a screen. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Off target from outside. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Greg.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Well, Richard, he's the Iron Man of the NBA right now. Mikal Bridges takes pride in being available on a nightly basis.
We've all heard it before. The best ability is availability. And Bridges does whatever it takes to not miss games. More teams need to take this mindset.
Pass to Carrington. From behind the arc. Connects from downtown. Carrington's got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
Here's Thunder. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Magic in Orlando.
And you have to mention his impact on the defensive end. Came up with 3 timely steals in that one as well.
And Bilal Coulibaly picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Sexton's checked in. The Cavaliers leading. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me, and I wanted to know, how do you slow a guy down like Jarrett Allen? Coach said we have to hassle him as much as possible on both ends of the floor. We really want to limit him, not just his points, but more importantly, his rebounds. So keeping Allen off the glass is a primary focus.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Garland, no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Washington foul. Number 7. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Bridges. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
And the Wizards making a change here. Sohan's checked in. And looking at overall steal numbers, here are the teams that continue to wreak havoc. Second, the Cavaliers.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
Here's Thunder. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. Washington again can't hit.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Garland finds Allen. Left side, Sexton.
Wizards foul. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Here's Garland.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
And there's the lob. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it.
Unforced turn.
Washington leading by 3. They've got Jalen Duren, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Sarr. And it's Carrington in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Pass to Sarr. Here's Thunder, guarded by Garland, out to the right wing. Here's Thunder. Shot clock at 6. Here he goes to the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse. Yes, on full display. Outside Herder. Sexton passes to Goodwin, to the middle. Here's Garland. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Coulibaly. Kept alive. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to Garland. Here's Hood-Schifino. Herder from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. Herder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Huff's checked in for Goodwin. Washington shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge 3rd season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. Well, RJ, you got traded a couple of times for good reason. What's it like off the floor?
I don't need your quips, BA, but it is crazy. You get a phone call and bam, you can move across the country. And while it's hard on you, you understand it comes with playing in this league and having this job.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. They set the screen. Thunder, the pass to Sarr. Here's Thunder. Herder defending. Shot clock at 5. The shot. And it's Washington with another.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Sexton looking around. From the arc. The rebound by the Wizards. Sarr's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Pass to Huff. Sexton with it. Launches it. Sarr pulls it in.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Shot's good by Carrington.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Tipped away, and that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here. Goodwin's checked in for the Cavs. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Hood-Schifino.
Donovan Mitchell.
Garland up top, puts up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Garland's got 8.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Here's Carrington. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Colin Sexton. Washington shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Good on the second one.
I I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Goodwin passes to Garland. Here's Goodwin. Fires from deep. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Just such nice vision from Garland there. Part of his role is finding new ways to involve his teammates.
He takes it in, and he dunks it down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
To the wing, right side. Pass to Huff. And here's Garland. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Bridges, he's checked in for Cleveland. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Magic had a nice performance. He dropped 13 points and moved the ball well, feeding the hot hands, continuing what has been a solid stretch of games for him. Will we see more of the same here tonight? We'll see. Back to you.
Great work. Thanks for that. And there's always the chance of a carryover effect into tonight's game.
I wouldn't put it past him, but it's tough to have back-to-back performances like that.
And his teammates shouldn't be relying on him to do that either. They need him to be ready to step it up.
Sexton misses. Wizards leading by 10. Pass to Coulibaly. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray. Coulibaly's got 6 points.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Cleveland again missing.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Stolen by Mitchell. Bridges outside. Pass to Huff. To end the run. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clear.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots.
New topic. Fellas, we've got a number of strong contenders for this year's three-point contest. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
On the court right now for Cleveland, Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Then it's Jared Allen, then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Huff in at the 4-man position. Here's Thunder, guarded by Garland. Clock is at 3. Here's Carrington. Releases from the wing and drills it. 13 points in the game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
About a minute played here in the second half. Pass to Huff. There's a screen. Back to Bridges. From downtown, Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Thunder, the pass to Duren. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Sexton's checked in. That one drops. He ties it up. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Carrington. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Bridges outside. Back to Mitchell. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Duren's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Got a hand on it.
Got to be careful shooting with Bridges roaming nearby because he's good at coming up with projections.
Tipped. They retain possession, and they'll get another chance. Allen with it, picked up by Coulibaly. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Thunder, the pass to Sarr, and the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it. All right, a moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Cleveland. On Monday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets. And then on Wednesday, they'll be playing the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And that game against the Nets is going to be a good challenge for them. Even though they expect to win, it could probably go either way, depending on how well they play.
I really like that shot from Garland. Teams will give up the mid-range these days, so look, why not shoot it and make it?
And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
I don't think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game, the way he wiggles in and out of the lane. It is so impressive. He is such a great, confident floor leader.
From deep, Sarr. Here's Duren. The putback. Now the Cavaliers with it. 9 points in a row, a good run going. Pass to Allen, to the wing on the left. Garland for 3. It's rebounded by Washington.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Sinks it from distance. And Cleveland has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Allen finds Garland. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Never bashful about showcasing his athleticism, Sexton can really get up and finish.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. The Wizards trail by 8. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. There's the drive. And another basket for Cleveland.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
Here's Thunder. He's got 14. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Hey, man, I don't care who you're a fan of. You love seeing a reverse slam like that one.
That's the kind of dunk that builds reputations. Back to Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Bridges. There's the 3. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Shot's good by Sarr.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
11 feet out. Garland, no good.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Now here's Coulibaly. Checked by Mitchell. Pass to Coulibaly. From 13. Here's Sarr. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And here's Garland. 15 points in the game. Down low. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Garland's got 17.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, "Baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift." Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Allen finds Bridges. Back to Allen. Duren with a steal. Coulibaly on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Pass to Thunder. Now here's Duren. Here's Carrington. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
He's lost his momentum in a big hurry. Coming off an excellent quarter, now he just can't find the bucket.
Here's Mitchell. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. And he lobs it up to the rim. Hammers the lob through.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Garland with the ball. He's got 17. Outside Sexton. From deep, Mitchell. The rebound by the Wizards. Duren's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Inside. Here's Thunder to the paint. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Three-pointer, Bridges. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 5th assist in this one. And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Every team in the new NBA wants to be on this list. The sharpshooters from three-point range. Washington, number 1. In third, the Cavaliers.
Oh, man, both these teams love the three ball. Two of the best at hitting long-range shots.
The Cavaliers leading. Garland finds Allen. And here's Mitchell. The three. The rebound by the Wizards. Sohan's got 8 rebounds in the game. He's guarded by Bridges. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Allen. Back to Sexton. Allen a screen. Three-pointer. Sohan with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Now Coulibaly. Allen defending. This one for 3. He drops it from range. Coulibaly's got 9. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Outside for Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
And again, it's Washington with a 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Garland. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Bridges. 17 points in the game. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Here's Mitchell. Sohan with a rebound.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And Washington making a change here. Alexander's checked in. Vunchefino's checked in for the Cavs. Herder comes in for Mitchell. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Hood-Schifino. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Jeremy Sochan.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And Cleveland making a change here. And the second free throw is good. "17 seconds left in the third quarter here." To the right side. Hey, from beyond the arc. The shot by Thunder, no good. Outside Sexton. That shot is off. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. It's Washington. They're up by 1. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. We've got Jeremy Sochan, and it's Thunder in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Sexton misses. The Wizards with a lead. Pass to Alexander. Here's Thunder. And there's the drive. Clock at 6. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Sars checked in for Washington. Outside Sexton. Looking to get it going. Sochan with a rebound. Sochan's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Count the basket. Thunder's got 22.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Robbed. Inside. Here's Sochan. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Here's Huff. The 3. Sexton. Sar pulls it in.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
Building out this lead brick by brick. They have taken a very methodical approach.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Coulibaly, he's checked in for Washington. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. First and foremost, he wants to see more points at the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Allie, thank you. Pass to Thunder. Oh, there's the alley! Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
Showing off his skills as a shooter. Mitchell knocking down that mid-range look.
Here's Thunder. Check by Sexton. Coulibaly on the wing. Here's Carrington. Shoots. And Washington again with the bucket.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
For three, Sexton counted from distance.
He's only 1 for 4 here in the fourth, but maybe that bucket will ignite his offense.
Pass to Sarr. Here's Carrington. Six on the shot clock. Here's Thunder. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. There's a screen from deep Mitchell. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Thunder, the pass to Sohan. Here's Thunder. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Sohan. Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. Goodwin comes in for Sexton. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Hood-Schifino. Misses the 3. The Wizards have gotten all 6 shots to fall in the fourth quarter. Pass to Duren. Here's Thunder. Allen defending. Thunder, the pass to Duren. Here's Carrington. Offensive board. Duren, no good.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Allen outside. Here's Hood-Schifino. Back to Allen. Duren with a steal. Right side, Coulibaly. Washington again can't hit. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. A nice shot by Hood-Schifino.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Thunder to the inside. Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Cavaliers trail by 7. Outside Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Carrington. Carrington's got 5 rebounds in the game. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And he lobs it up. It's stolen. Here's Hood-Schifino. Pass to Goodwin. Here's Hood-Schifino. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Carrington. Here's Sarr. Checked by Mitchell. Now Duren. Here's Thunder. Down low. Oh, deflected. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell.
And this kind of 6 slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Snatched away. Here's Hood-Schifino. Off target from 3-point range.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Sarr. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Sarr's got 20.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Pass to Goodwin. Here's Hood-Schifino. Allen with it. Shoots over Duran. Allen can't get it to go.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off his shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
He buries it from three.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And the Wizards making a change here. Sohan's checked in. Mikal Bridges checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Hood-Schifino. Garland finds Allen. Back to Garland. Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Carrington. Carrington's got rebound number 7 tonight. Duran, the pass to Thunder. Offensive rebound. Oh, he tries a three. Hits the trifecta. Thunder's got 18 points now here in the second half. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 14. A shot to stop the run. Good D by Duran. Washington has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Right side, Coulibaly. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. It's Bridges on the wing. Here's Huff. It's rebounded by Washington. 1:42 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Thunder. And he drives in. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Wizards.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you...
So we see the Wizards taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.